In 𝐬𝐮𝐫𝐽𝐻's New York Times article, New Love, A Short Shelf Life, American and European researchers tracked 1,761 people who got married and stayed married over the course of 15 years. The findings were newlyweds enjoy a big happiness boost that lasts on average for just 2 years. However, research shows couples can recover the excitement of the honeymoon period 18 to 20 years later, when children have left the nest. In this newfound freedom, partners are left to focus on and nurture one another again. Oftentimes, married couples that reach the 2-year mark mistake the natural shift from passionate love to companionate love for incompatibility and unhappiness. People generally don't understand when love is new in the passionate love stage, it generally morphs into companionate love, a less impassioned mix of deep affection and connection. 𝐬𝐵𝐽𝐻 states that when our spouse becomes as familiar to us as a sibling, when we've become family, we cease to be as sexually attracted to each other. According to psychologist Sternberg, companionate love is a mix of commitment and friendship with a passionate lust factor either missing or less intense. I will outline why passionate love transitions into companionate love consistently or inconsistently as follows. 𝐬𝐵𝐽𝐻 explains that hedonic adaptation takes place when positive experiences are involved because we're inclined to take positive experiences for granted. Sexual passion and arousal are particularly prone to hedonic adaptation. Evidence shows both men and women are less aroused after they have repeatedly viewed the same erotic pictures or engaged in similar sexual fantasies. According to 𝐬𝐵𝐽𝐻, familiarity may cause a friendship bond to strengthen, but research suggests that it breeds indifference. There are evolutionary, physiological, and practical reasons passionate love is unlikely to endure for long. As 𝐬𝐵𝐽𝐻 explains, if we obsessed endlessly about our partners and had sex with them multiple times a day, every day, we would not be very productive at work or attentive to our children, our families, or health. The in-love obsession would disrupt business, industry, education, and the rest of society if this obsession prolonged too long. Because we are biologically hardwired to crave variety, the shift from passionate to companionate love is often a disappointment and confusion to people. Factually speaking, variety and novelty affect the brain by triggering dopamine, also known as the feel-good hormone. The biological reason behind craving sexual variety is to prevent incest and inbreeding in ancestral environments. According to 𝐬𝐵𝐽𝐻's research, here are ways to inject variety into the relationship to increase relationship satisfaction. Simpler changes in routine, departures from the expected, engaging in exciting activities, skiing, dancing, attending concerts over pleasant, predictable activities, cooking, visiting friends, or seeing a movie. Unexpected acts of kindness. It creates a longer burst of happiness in someone on the receiving end than just predictable acts of kindness. There are just some ways to enhance discovery, novelty, and enjoyable opportunities for unpredictable pleasure that strays from companionate love and reaches Sternberg's theory of ideal consummate love that encompasses passion, emotional intimacy, and commitment. Since studies show women are more likely than men to lose interest in sex and to lose it sooner due to women's ideas of passionate sex depending far more on novelty than men's, it is particularly important that romantic adventures and gestures be introduced to women to ensure her passion burns bright.